Did you know your brain is actually designed to make you bad with money? If you've ever struggled with saving, investing, or just keeping your spending under control, it might not be entirely your fault. The human brain was never really built for the modern financial world. In fact, many of the instincts that helped our ancestors survive thousands of years ago are the very same instincts that can keep us broke today. To understand why so many of us struggle financially, we need to grasp one simple truth. Your brain prefers immediate rewards over long-term success. This preference quietly shapes almost every single financial decision you make. Think about it. Thousands of years ago, humans lived in a world full of uncertainty. Food was scarce, resources were unpredictable, and survival depended on grabbing opportunities the second they appeared. If our early ancestors found a fruit tree, they didn't start a savings plan for the fruit. They ate it right then and there because tomorrow was never guaranteed. Our brains adapted to this environment by prioritizing instant rewards. If something was valuable now, you took it now. Waiting could mean losing it forever. This survival instinct worked perfectly in ancient times, but today it creates a huge problem because modern financial success depends on the exact opposite behavior, not consuming everything immediately, but delaying gratification. This leads us to the instant reward trap. Your brain absolutely loves instant rewards. Every time you buy something new, your brain releases a little bit of dopamine. Dopamine is the chemical that makes you feel pleasure and motivation. It's the same system that encourages behaviors essential for survival, like eating or finding shelter. But in today's world, this system is easily hijacked by spending money. Buying a new phone, ordering takeout, getting that package delivered to your door, each purchase creates a small dopamine hit. Your brain quickly learns to associate spending with feeling good. Over time, this creates a powerful habit loop. Spend money, feel good, repeat. The problem is, this loop works directly against building long-term wealth. Because wealth isn't built on quick hits of pleasure. It's built slowly through patience, consistency, and delaying that immediate gratification. This is why saving money can feel so difficult compared to spending it. When you save, nothing exciting happens right away. There's no new gadget to unbox, no instant pleasure, no dopamine spike. The reward for saving is way off in the future, and our brains have a hard time valuing things that are far away. Psychologists call this present bias. It means we naturally give more importance to what is happening right now than to what will happen later. This isn't because people are irresponsible, it's just how our brains are wired. Another financial trap our brain leads us into is lifestyle inflation. This is what happens when your spending increases every time your income does. Imagine getting a nice salary raise. Instead of saving or investing that extra money, you upgrade your lifestyle. A nicer apartment, a fancier car, more expensive hobbies. Pretty soon, that new income is completely absorbed by new expenses. Financially, you're back at square one. More money comes in, but just as much goes out. This pattern repeats over and over, and people find themselves earning more than ever but never actually building any real wealth. Our brain loves these upgrades because they provide social validation and immediate satisfaction. But they quietly eat away at the very surplus you need to build a secure financial future. So, what separates people who build wealth from those who don't? It really comes down to how they treat money. Most people use money to improve their current lifestyle. Wealth builders use money to buy assets. Assets are things that grow in value or produce income over time, like stocks, businesses, or real estate. These investments might not give you that immediate thrill, but over time, they produce something far more powerful: growth. While spending provides short-term happiness, investing creates long-term freedom. But investing requires patience, and as we've learned, patience is something our ancient brain naturally resists. One of the most famous psychological experiments ever is the marshmallow test. Children were given a simple choice: eat one marshmallow immediately or wait a few minutes and get to marshmallows. Some kids gobbled up the first marshmallow right away, others managed to wait. Years later, researchers followed up and found something amazing. The children who were able to delay gratification, the ones who waited for the second marshmallow, tended to do better in school, in their careers, and financially later in life. Why? Because they had learned to control their impulses. Financial success follows the exact same principle. It's the ability to sacrifice small pleasures today for much larger rewards tomorrow. The good news is that even though your brain has these ancient instincts, they aren't your destiny. You can change your behavior. The key is to create systems that help you control those impulses. For example, you can automate your savings so that a portion of your paycheck is invested before you even have a chance to spend it. You can start tracking your expenses to become more aware of where your money is actually going. Or you can set clear, long-term financial goals that make the future feel more tangible and real. These strategies help shift your decision-making from being impulsive to being intentional. And over time, these small behavioral changes start to completely reshape your financial outcomes. Wealth is rarely created through one big, dramatic action. It's created through consistent, positive habits repeated for years. One of the most powerful advantages you have in finance is time. Small amounts of money invested consistently over long periods can grow into massive sums thanks to the magic of compound growth. But compounding only works if you let your money stay invested. That requires patience, and patience requires discipline. This is why financial success often feels so slow at the beginning. Progress is barely visible, but as time passes, the growth starts to accelerate. Your money starts working for you, and the system finally begins to reward your patience. So, remember, your brain was designed for survival, not for building wealth. It prefers instant rewards, it values the present more than the future, and it often pushes you towards spending rather than saving. But just understanding these instincts gives you an incredible advantage, because once you recognize the psychological traps behind your financial behavior, you can start to navigate around them. And when you learn to control your financial behavior, you begin to control your financial future. Sometimes the biggest shift in your wealth doesn't come from earning more money. It comes from understanding the mind that spends it. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more insights into building a better financial future.